Okay, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Oof to Premium. I'm your host, Darren Walters, and in this particular episode, we are going to continue exploring the virtues and vice tokens, and we're also going to be just, in general, checking in on the master grower and the farm crews. Those have been a work in progress lately. There's been some fascinating new scenarios that came up, and I want to see if I can produce that again here. Also, I do have a slight rule change. After careful consideration, it seems like the fender doodles are going to become an activity to move and not an action. Originally I had them as an action, but I found out, it dawned on me once that I wanted to make the fender doodles as easy as possible to move around and deploy in the various functions that they have. That's just going to open up the game to a lot more fluid, dynamic gameplay. That's always a good thing. We're always in Ukta, we're progressing towards pleasure, away from pain, and trying to create a scenario that provides the most fun and pleasure for the most people possible, right? And that gives us motivation, goals, and direction, right? And so, besides just getting published and getting moved into every home, or everywhere there's families that want to have fun anyway, enjoy each other's company, or fellowship, if you want to go that route. So let's just see what happens. We're going to go ahead and start out. Let's start out with mid-progress. Let's say everybody's got 20 tokens or so. Oh, I need the bag. Pardon me for a second. Alright, so now we have the bag. Let's get to it. I think everybody's got at least one equipment item. Okay. And we're going to say crop insurance is out. And we're going to say farm crew and master grower. Okay. Get some dice, probably. Okay. Okay, so we got one. Four is productive. Okay, so check it out. This person is going to be saintly, okay, like Jesus. A person who's completely magnanimous and selfless. The idea is they're going to, in fact, help somebody else with the financing of the production. So we're going to go disc. We're going to go with kale. Okay, so they're running the spin. Okay, so notice that this grower didn't actually spend their funds. It should have been this one. Yeah, so we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 2 cut. And they basically, if you do something that kind of righteous, yeah, what's going to happen is you're going to earn virtue tokens. And it's going to be this type. This type. Which naturally say, thank you, right? Like, thanks for helping me out, bro. Alright, so that was very gracious of them. So they earned 2 virtue tokens. And then you might be saying, well, like, what difference does that make? Well, the virtues and the vices, they add up. And then come time for the end of the game, when the final harvest hits, that's when we do a tally, a final tally. And the virtues and vices tokens are tallied up. And then we just figure out whether we're going to go to an all-out war or if we're going to enjoy 1,000 years of peace and harmony. So that's kind of the suspense of Ufta. This is a very late developing add-on to the game, which may never make it in, but it does express the gist of what I'm trying to get at. Basically, Ufta takes whatever you bring to the table and magnifies it. So, if you bring, what are the vices, from a religious standpoint? Sloth, greed, envy, covetousness, those types of things. Whatever it is you bring to the table, that's what's going to be there with you. So whether you want to bring that or not, it just depends on your mood and temperament, maybe your medications. So, yeah, that's something to bear in mind. But, the opposite is true too. If you're going to bring peace, charity, goodwill, benevolence to everyone, that's going to show up and that's going to be magnified too. So again, it's more a question of the individuals, the individual has free will, free choice, and they can choose what it is exactly the path they want to go down. It's true, from my perspective, it's true that luck and chance often play a bigger role in our lives than many people are willing to admit. Like, man, how did you get all this money or wealth, or how did you, And there's a lot of times where it wasn't hard work and perseverance and all those, good qualities that we want to espouse in everyone. Sometimes it's just bloody lucky. Okay? So I acknowledge that. It's complete luck. And to me, it's more impressive if you're an overcomer, someone who's come from humble backgrounds and built something up. That, to me, is far more impressive than, I inherited trust fund money and I built a business. Well, you'll find that building a business is much easier to do if you have that startup money. Right? So what's the key to getting that? But anyway. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. No need to go through a lengthy playthrough. But basically, if the virtues and vices begin to add up, then that's going to result in an impressive third act. Okay, and Ufta's ready for more players. Maybe you've noticed it's just been me, at least lately. So trying to get out there, trying to get among more people, trying to get more players. That's kind of the goal. And well, yeah, let's see where we can take this thing. Alright everybody, that's going to do it. So until next time, keep on playing Ufta, eat your vegetables, and get plenty of sleep, stay hydrated, and have a good day. Alright, take care.